Goldberg, it's WWE2K17. You're the cover star. Who would have thought this time last year? But Brock Lesnar's the other cover star in the game. You have a history with him. WrestleMania 20, where it all began again. There's a lot of talk about maybe you and Brock Lesnar going one more time for real, not in the game. How do you feel about that?
October the 11th, we'll be going one more time. And I know he'll be trying to get that loss back that I gave him, WrestleMania 20. The reality is, man, when this game comes out, you're going to see me against a lot of people that you've never seen me against. The current superstars, Undertaker, guys like that I wasn't able to wrestle back in the day. But, as a father and as a 49-year-old old-timer or legend thing, it's an honor to be in this game. Whether it's a downloadable character, whether it's an alternate cover, whatever it is. In any capacity, I'm honored and privileged and makes me a good dad at the end of the day, because that's really tough for a 10-year-old boy.
But would you yourself get in the ring one more time? You look in great shape.
I get in the ring 5 days a week at my Muay Thai school, man. And so getting in the ring in the wrestling business pales in comparison to get kicked in the face, kneed in the chest, elbowed in the face, man. I mean, that's my life now. I mean, I'm a little bit lighter than I was back then, but, I still can bring a lot of pain. Brock. I'm sorry.
In your last WWE run, you debuted in a rivalry with The Rock, who's also in the video game. Do you have fond memories of that, of working with The Rock?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I wish he would have done a little bit more physical stuff and let me do a little bit more things to him. But at the end of the day, you got to keep your face pretty if you're going to be the Hollywood guy. So I completely understand that. But looking back on it, the fact that they would put me in with him first, I mean, that's huge honor. Huge honor. So if I can look back at some of the things that happened back then, I just sit in awe that I was actually in that position and they let it happen.
Goldberg, if you could relive one of your famous matches in the video game, which match would you want to relive of your entire career?
Me and Brock again, because it was under a circumstance where we couldn't win. People knew we were leaving. They crapped on the match. And, I mean, it was tough for both of us to be able to perform at the top of our game. So that one first and foremost.
Undertaker has had his match Shane this year, talking about being retired, and you've always said he was the guy you wanted to get in the ring with. Who would you like to see him have his last match with?
Me.
WrestleMania 33?
Oh,
when Conor made his recent comments about WWE and wrestlers, what did you make of that? Because some wrestlers were very offended, some just kind of laughed it off. How did you feel about what he said?
Well, first and foremost, he's just trying to get publicity. Like I said on Twitter, the little guy wants some attention. And, it's another way that he's probably selling his fight. But all I can tell you is when I was back in the business, if he would have said that, there would have been a number of guys leaving him in a pool of blood. Because some of the guys that I tangled with and some of the guys who taught me what I know were not guys to mess around with. And I personally believe that there's probably some guys now that could do it. But they've just chosen professional wrestling to be their endeavor. Just because they're not doing it doesn't mean they couldn't be good at it.